Damn it.
Call me. Why do you always gotta be a troll? You're trying to troll the troll? It doesn't work that way. If you want to do that, go call Tiger Direct. It didn't go off in my face. It's kind of off to the side. But yeah, I get your point. Regenerative health. It's video games. What's going on, Presenter Arms? How you doing, Allie? Not bad, man. I'm trying out a new capture card that I got to see how well this works. And surprisingly, it actually works pretty well. I mean, granted, this has all been done in Linux. This is a $80 like 1080p, 60 frames a second capture card, but doing what I needed to, and it detects it in OBS really quickly. So. Vince, I haven't done any reactions recently. My ulcer's good.
Sam, what's your status?
I'm inside, making sure I'm not followed. You have a lock on Coben's location?
Best bet is a secure interrogation room. Top floor, south side.
Briggs, pull out.
No, Allie, those videos usually represent mostly ulcer-inducing videos, especially if you guys make them react on like make douchebag or something else. Like that's when the ulcer happens. And Vince, I swear to God, if you make another recommendation about somebody who I want to bash my head against a wall for, remind me not to take any of your recommendations. Technically, you still do Linux Ninja. I just don't care. Like, this is just me casual playing. Like, I'm not really getting all up and trying to play this and stuff. Well, they actually did something pretty interesting.
مفيش ابار تاني. خلص واتحرك. ده مش سبب وجودنا هنا. خلص، مفهوم؟
Yeah, what about Zoom cloud meetings there, Fahid?
إيه؟ لا ارجع لموقعك. المفروض انك تكون بره. روح دلوقتي. تحويل القناة رقم 9. هتسمعني؟
I'm not doing a Zoom meeting.
مش مهم دلوقتي. انا رقم 14. قلت 14. 14 دلوقتي بجد؟ لحد امتى؟ انت واثق؟ كل الشعب خدوا كل معاك.
How long?
Not Linux Ninja, but I can kill you.
انت واثق؟ ده كفايه. قول لهم يسرعوا. خد كل اللي معاك. سمعتني؟ ايوه. لا مفيش حد. ايوه سامعك. لا ما قلتش كده. I don't see anything. مفيش اعذار تاني. خلص واتحرك. I guess it was nothing.
ده مش موجود هنا. تحركوا. مكان امان هنا.
If you're talking about McDouchebag, as far as Lundu, I think he is a contributing factor to certain channels and places going under. Look at Jupiter Broadcasting
If they
going
set up shop
downhill.
in the
Look
police
at a
station,
lot
they
of
set up
things going
computers. Plug in
downhill.
your ops side if you find
Anything
one.
that
We should
he's
be able to
been
get some use of that.
touched usually fails. Purism is the perfect example currently. I'm not going to do reaction streams because really what you guys get when I do those reaction videos is legit. Those are one take. I don't edit really those. I might those particular videos I don't edit. I might throw a tag on the front for like an intro and I might adjust the audio, but I don't actually edit any of that video. I find that, like, especially reactions, it loses kind of its meaning if all you do is sit there and edit them. And besides, reaction videos to me are not really reactions; they're more rebuttals and response videos. I'm very old school YouTube. Linux Ninja, you have no idea how harsh I am. To say that I think let's see. I don't know. The YouTube still gives me monetization. I don't know with the COPA stuff, but really, at the end of the day, Linux Ninja, I am not a fan of Lunduke. I'm not a fan of fake people. I am not a fan of shady liars. I am not a fan of people who try to pass ignorance in a subject off as knowledge. And if you want to understand what I mean, go watch a Lunduke video where he talks about HTTPS and why he doesn't use it. Or go and talk to a bunch of other stuff. There's a lot of other stuff that I can talk about. The fact that he was the marketing director for Purism while promoting a Purism product on the Linux Journal, but it wasn't announced as a paid promotion or some type of deal. Conflict of interest. It has to be, you have to present that. He doesn't. More as the Purism stuff. The CTO, the former CTO, showed his resignation letter. Lunduke said he was fired. Lunduke tends to delete that comment. So people like him, people who ride that I'm gonna be really crass right now, more so than normal. People who ride that dick of his they're like the Stallman idiots. They just see what they want to see. If you view him as entertainment, that's fine. But if you go to him for knowledge, you have my sympathies. And I question your intelligence because you can't objectively look at him. Because I have gotten a lot of flack for the purism hate, my dislike for purism. And the thing is, it's like, and I know this is supposed to be about video games and stuff, but really what it boils down to for me is if you look at his track record and people like him and associated with him, it is garbage. They are hot fucking garbage humans. My issues with purism is the fact that people are inept that run it. Look at who they hire as a marketing director. Look at what they did to the marketing team. The sales team that was promoting their product at Linux Fest Northwest. They fired them while they were promoting the product at the con. The CEO, Todd Weaver, is no better than Lunduke. I think he is inept at running things. I have no problem with the ideals of purism. I just think the people running it are running purism's name into the ground because of it. Mitchell, I would not even... The only reason I did that last Lunduke video was because there were shots fired at people who actually don't have their head shoved out their ass and coming out their penis, which Lunduke does. Like, people seem to think that I don't have ammunition and reasons why I dislike Lunduke. I have stated on many reasons, on many occasions, why I don't. Yeah, they did that. See, here's the thing. This is the type of stuff Lunduke has done and been part of. Lunduke used to be a software engineer. I use that term very loosely. He put out a piece of software, probably 2011, 2012, called, it was called Illumination Software Creator. It was supposed to be a simplified, like a Visual Studio type of deal that was cross-platform and export to everything. So he wrote that, and he was like, "I'm going to open source this if I can make X amount of money every month." Basically, he was eating his own dog food, to quote him. And he open sourced it when he met the goal. So props to him on that. What I disliked, because I was the one that helped support that idea, I'm very much a eat your own dog food kind of person as far as like practice what you preach and all the other stuff. He took that for about the donations for about 3 months. He was meeting and exceeding what he needed. What ended up happening is he ended up saying, oh, I'm not making enough, closed sourced it again, and couldn't take the criticism of people looking at his actual code. You'll notice that Lunduke can't take criticism. When Lunduke is one of these types that, and people like him are one of these that if you're on the internet, you have to understand that there's a lot of signal to noise. You have to go through a lot of the noise to find the signal. If you want to be on the internet, that's kind of a thing. You literally have billions of people having a voice. That's really what it boils down to. So my dislike and my disdain for people like Lunduke, that's why. But anyway, back to the video games. Enough of my ranting.
I have multiple casualties. Find the intruders.
One more time. Why did you run to the Americans?
I told you it had nothing to do with you. Nothing, I swear to God!
So, you are saying we are not important enough to turn us in? Is that it?
No, I'm not saying that. No. What I'm saying...
Hello.
is...
Mitchell, any Lunduke stream is hard to watch.
You talk too much.
I thought you wanted me to!
Don't think. It gets you in trouble.
Oh, God! Okay! I fucking told them everything, okay?
I've located Coben.
Is he alive?
For now.
Thank you. Who are you? CIA? Oh, you have got to be fucking shitting me! Sure, this is about what happened in DC! Shut up.
Sam, what's happening?
No, don't! You here to save me? I'm here to save what you know. Sit.
Sam, it's about to get ugly.
Yeah, Lunduke's a moron. Vincent, to answer your question, can you play from a captured video? I'm capturing this live. I'm streaming this live, and what you guys see is what I see. So this is I'm doing this at. It bounces a little bit, but that's more of a GPU issue. This is a running at 720p at 60 defaultly the video capture. So anything I do on here almost instantaneously transports over to the stream. If there's lag, it's very minimal and very unnoticeable, especially like doing like OBS stuff.
Local talent closing on your position.
Package is secure. Briggs, what's your 20?
Inbound with the van.
Holy shit, he is here to save me.
Move. Now.
Ow!
Let's go.
You'll keep me safe, right?
ما سمعتش قبل كده حد بيعمل اصوات زي دي؟ يمكن يكونوا هم مبدئيين.
Look out!
Bad news, Sam. Looks like they're sending reinforcements your way.
Holy shit, look out!
Everyone fan out and المكان أمامنا. أنا مش شايف حاجة. يلا نتحرك.
He's not bulletproof! You can't...
Holy shit, look out!
We're at the extraction. Where are you?
Still en route. Cross street
Just get here. Stay.
I can do that. Don't let him shoot me!
Just stay down.
I'm trying! More coming!
Really?
What the hell is our aim?
Worry about not getting shot.
Watch it, Fisher!
We're not getting in there. What's the plan? Don't worry. We've got you covered.
The hell kind of protects are you?
You want to go back in that cell?
I think he's up there. He's right there.
Position.
Roger that.
Get me the fuck out of here! Fisher, let's go! Are you kidding me? I'm not even wearing shoes! Move.
Actually, Ollie, to answer your question, I don't even have a splitter. This actually has
The
a
hell,
built-in
man?
splitter
Rebel.
itself.
What? Why?
Do it.
It does the HP, whatever, the high definition decoding by itself.
Brakes were inbound.
So you plug it in as an input from the computer, then there's another HDMI out to the TV. So I'm actually playing this on the TV. Actually seeing it through OBS. And the actual box cost $80 total. And there's a $5 coupon running right now, like a 5% coupon or something.
Looks like our wire transfer's been received.
And yes, for those wondering, I actually do enjoy gaming on the Wii U, believe it or not. There's the link for the box that I bought. It's not an affiliate link or anything, just is what it is. Yeah, not a problem, Ellie. Yeah, the Wii U is kind of an underrated console. It has its problems. Don't get it twisted, but I think a lot of it's just from people not. A lot of it was Nintendo's marketing, and a lot of the problem was the drought of games available for it. Yeah, sorry, Ali. Forgot you were in the forgot you were in the UK. Yeah, the problem is like the Wii U. I think in total it's like 210 games. I think, and there's maybe 20, maybe 30 good games. There's a few games that are and good is relative to the user. Obviously, for me, I'm not a big Mario guy, and a lot of those games. So a lot of the Nintendo focused games didn't really appeal to me. I think the only ones that really did was Bayonetta, because then I got the double pack, so I got a 2-for-1. The nice thing about this particular Wii U is I spent essentially $20 for the damn thing, so like I can't really complain too much. Let's see. We'll do plane upgrades. See how much this costs. 90, 120, 84. All right, all right, thanks, Ollie. That better? Is that audio better now? Yeah, I have it hotkeyed to tilde 1 and 2 for OBS, and sometimes when I alt tab, I'll hit like the tilde or the 1 or 2 key instead, just because I'm trying to do both of these. Hey, what's going on, Juan? Yeah, I figured I'd play you today. Like I would try streaming from the Wii U. Yeah, streaming is kind of not usually my thing, but like it is what it is. I did notice you were, unfortunately, I wanted to watch a mixer, but I was already, I had just started streaming. I was like, oh, crap, Juan's online. Yeah, sorry about that, bud. And as you can tell, I'm playing Splinter Cell Blacklist. This is an interesting game. I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be really honest. The load times are probably the biggest issue. Juan, if you get a chance, you can get this for like... actually, I might be able to find... Hold on. I still got a bunch of games to send you anyway. Yes, this is a loading screen. There we go. Now that's the menu. Like I said, load times are horrendous. But like the thing is like when you're actually playing the game, it's not bad. There's really no loading. This is more. I'm not sure if it's a complaint for the Wii U edition or if it's specific to everything else, but...
What's our status?
How bad is the blowback from Benghazi?
We have to promise to bring Coben back in one piece when we're done.
Wow.
Is it useful?
He's strung
at
out,
that
pissed
price-
off, and a major pain in the ass. But I think he's got
I
some
don't know,
intel we
Ollie.
can use.
That's a hard price.
me posted.
That might be a hard... Like,
By the way,
hard price to
Sam, let me
swallow.
know if you want me to upgrade the plane. There's a lot of room for improvements around here.
Because you're talking... You're almost in like Elgato territory, but I can say that this particular capture card does work on Linux out of the box, and it works with OBS out of the box, because I did no configuration other than changing the audio input settings and a few scene transitions in OBS.
Talk to me about that side out that you're running.
I've been tracking the engineers' online presence. 60% of their traffic passed through one choke point, a privately owned offshore data hub.
Can we tap it virtually?
They're too good
I would
for
hope
that.
at
We need to do it the hard way and
116.34
do
is
it
free
clean.
shipping.
What's the site?
Just off the English coast, it's a converted seafort. The guy who owns it is making millions hosting this kind of stuff.
Have you
go in,
been,
plant a
have you
tray,
gotten a
spin
chance to
out.
really try that
Without being
one?
spotted, or
Out
as
of
people will
curiosity.
wipe everything.
Given the total terribleness of Stadia's currently, the cloud xCloud beta and the Steam Remote Play Anywhere is surprisingly the thing I care about. Hey, what's going on, Lex City? Good to see you, bud. So, for those that are wondering,
Here's the setup. You'll need to be careful on your approach.
I recently,
Basically,
for those that want
purchase
like
top flight
wanted
security
channel
systems,
memberships
reinforce
and
them
all
with
the
strong
other
guard
jazz with YouTube, those have been
I thought
set up.
security was light.
I don't think I went any higher
Everything's
than
relative.
$2 for a
Now,
tier. It's no
access
different
point
than
for
the
the data
Patreon. You
feeds are in
guys
the
get
top
access
levels
to
of
the
the
same
structure.
stuff.
It's mostly apartments up there, but
There's
you
really
should
no
find what you
difference if you're a
Got
patron.
it.
this is more of a test stream, so don't expect this very often. But like, what I want to do on the live stream is kind of like what you do on, where the community just kind of drives the conversation. My content is normally very what I want to do. So in a way, I don't usually get into opinion pieces on other things other than the stuff that I find interesting. So I want to give the community a chance to have their say and their kind of thing. So Patreon and all the affiliate stuff is down below. Click the channel membership thing for YouTube if you want that, and all that jazz. And let's be honest, I have a Telegram group, FYI. It's I believe in the About section, if I remember correctly. So if you want Telegram, it's there. I'm probably not going to do a Discord anytime soon. It's just another thing.
Come on, Sam, pick it
Hey,
up.
Fahid, I don't care if you want to do can you actually add something to the conversation that's all you'll say, other than stupid emoticons and whatnot.
Sniper wonderful in. Everything's quiet.
So Juan, did you end up trying the Google Stadia stuff, or did that really just not interest you? It looks like a crappier PlayStation Now. This is the vibe I get from it.
What is it, boy? Nothing to see. All quiet.
That is so weird to me. I'll have to go this way.
In position.
You've been spotted. I'm aborting the mission.
Oh, of course. Oh, nice. So it does fix one of the biggest issues with Stadia. Okay, so I don't know about the rest of you. I don't mind Splinter Cell, but I would probably kind of like to play something different. Yes, I know Ubisoft that you shut down the servers a long effing time ago. Yeah, problem is I'm probably going to regret changing it up to what I am going to be changing it up to. So for those that want to know what the Wii U menu looks like, that's kind of what it looks like. And I have no idea how this game is. I have not played it. Saying it has mixed reviews is probably an understatement. Hey Juan, did you, out of curiosity, did you end up picking up Resident Evil Revelations for the Wii U when you were in New York? Of course, preparing an update. If you get a chance, you might actually really, really like it. I know scary games and whatnot are not usually your thing, but like, how long is this gonna freaking take? Yeah, definitely gonna agree with Juan. It's not the firmware, it's the video game there, Tux Digital. AKA Michael Tennell, AKA you can eat a bag of dick. The tables may have turned, but guess what? I'm actually able to say what I want. Michael Churroot you. Fahid, I understand if English is not your primary language, but speaking in emoticon is not something I'll deal with, thanks. And no, there's no place you can call. We can call a white padded room and an ambulance for you, like that. Those but I'm not calling it. And what are you talking about, Tux Digital? Why a live stream? Oh, Michael. It's fun, isn't it? Oh, Michael, by the way, read between the lines, and if you can't, let me fold the pages down for you. Welcome to modern gaming, folks. Yeah, because I want the concentration to be on the, I don't know, gameplay. It's weird. Michael, unlike you, I don't have a big enough ego to be the center of attention. I'm surprised your hair still fits on your head. Yeah, but Michael, if you even if you do that, you're still going to be off by a pixel according to Rocco. Just saying. Yeah, it's not too bad, but that's not what I'd call a ringing endorsement there, Linux City. I've played a lot of not very bad games that were considered bad. I got a few for... Actually, up there I got a lot.
Mighty never know.
Ah, man, they swap buttons. Jesus. Actually, if you want to play a Mega Man without being a Mega Man game, play, I think it's called Gun Vault something. I don't remember the full title, but that's more Mega Man than this game. Because why not? Yes, it's a Mega Man clone, sort of, because it's by the guy that did Mega Man. Novel idea. I'm surprised Michael Tennell actually knows that. No, I wanted...
Mighty never know.
The whole reason I got this game... Michael, don't forget Warframe. You're lying now. Stop it.
It is the present year.
Well, where's the fun in that,
Breakthroughs in
Michael?
robotic technology have ushered
Yeah,
in a
Warframe's
new
very much
era
a,
of peace and
More of a
prosperity.
group game. Call me and
Violence is
never mind.
confined to the Battle Coliseum,
I'm gonna leave that one.
where robot combatants face off in spectacular duels. Today, the Coliseum walls once again echo with the shouts and cheers of excited fans. When, suddenly...
Call me just on prom night? I thought that was in general. Because, I mean, basically you cry like an anime fan all the time.
System ready? Go!
Professor! Back. And functioning normally, it would appear. What on earth has happened? It's chaos everywhere.
Alright, later, Ollie. Thanks for joining, bud.
Well, we won't figure it out here. We must make for the laboratory, and quickly. Beck, you forge ahead and clear a secure path. I'll follow and monitor your progress. Yes, sir.
Hey, Lennox City, trying to think of how to word that for legality reasons. How many actual games for CMU do you have? Just respond with a number, you don't have to give anything else.
Once again, the president has declared a countrywide state of emergency. This based on reports of haywire robots rampaging out of control in all 52 states. I'm being told we have a comment from Gregory Graham, CEO of Cherry Dynamics.
How good is the emulation?
Cherry Dyne, of course, being the world's leading robot manufacturer. Let's go there now, live.
How good is the emulation?
Attention! Attention! Is this thing on? My fellow Americans, in this time of crisis, we at Cherry Dyne would just like to express that this isn't our fault. It's that Dr. Blackwell. He's the one behind this. Blame him! We at Cherry Dyne are doing all we can to help fix the situation. It's Blackwell. Hello, is this thing on?
Avi?
And now let's go live to our eye in the sky Avi for today's Avi News Traffic Report. Thanks, Avi.
Sorry. How good is the emulation on like controls and stuff, like on a say like a game like Bayonetta 2 or something like that?
What does he think he's doing? Unless, could he be malfunctioning too? Uh-oh. A security bot. And it's out of control, like all the others. Beck, there's no other way. You'll need to fight your way through. You can handle this. I know you can. Professor, I'll do it. Beck, did you just absorb the cells of a weakened robot and, my goodness, assimilate them? Of course, I designed him with that capability, but I hadn't thought it functional yet.
No, I've not actually played this before. One. This is one of those games that I picked up for like $5. Actually, I think I spent less. Kami, to answer your question, no, I do not have the Epic Game Store installed. But that's more out of the fact that I think they're a security issue more than anything else.
That's more like it. That's more like it. Dr. Zonda's calling. Zonda, what's the matter?
What's the matter? What the bleeding heck do you think's the matter? Are you okay, Will?
Oh, fine. Fine. More or less. And yourself?
Less than fine. Much less. These robots gone wild are tearing the place apart. I've sealed myself.
It depends. Some people I've talked to that work in the gaming industry said a lot of their Epic Store stuff hasn't been sales-wise hasn't been great. So.
Time to waste. Calculate the fastest possible route to the lab. That's more like...
Ow.
Here we go. That's more like it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Knew it was gonna happen. One, really, you're not missing anything, to be brutally honest. Like, personally, for me, I'm just not... to me, they're just... what they offer is not enough for me to justify their lackadaisical approach to security. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, you know, stuff happens.
Here we go. That's more like it. Here we go. 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 Here we go.
Ooh, that, however, will kill you, apparently.
Here we go. All right, the lab is just ahead. Zonda, are you still there? Have the robots torn you to pieces?
Criminy! Tactful as always, William. I'm...
What was that? A demolition unit. How on earth did it manage to
That's a laser spike bed. Thanks, Michael. I could ask you if that's like kind of finding your penis, but you know. Do know anybody who thinks this content is ever going to be rated PG? Apparently.
Come on! Snap out of me! Now!
Mission clear.
So I don't know how like this particular game really isn't as bad as people seem to give it flack for. It's not the prettiest looking game, but I've played worse. Like the controls are a little floaty, not gonna lie, but a lot of floaty controls and some bad art isn't gonna turn me off to a game.
Sonda, are you alright?
Will, back. Thank goodness. But where are the other mighty numbers?
Well, based on empirical evidence, I believe they might be suffering
Oh,
from this
and hey Juan,
robot
that means
affliction
we're gonna
that's
have to
going
do
around.
some multiplayer on some
It's like every
Wii U
quad in
games,
America
but
went completely
just saying.
nuts all at once. Let me contact my brother at the head office in Tokyo. Maybe he can send help. I'm sorry.
Michael, I know we
Soichiro.
live in a PG era, but let's just call it what it is. The dude's fat. That was in the dude on the screen.
Until we know the cause of the malfunctions. I was afraid of that, but it makes sense. After all, any robots you send to help could be affected as well, making things even worse.
Just to confirm, Mr. Sonda, if we can isolate the cause of the robot rampage, we'll send aid?
Absolutely, Professor White. Anything we can do. Did you have a plan in mind?
Yes. We'll send Beck to track down all his fellow mighty numbers. Great idea! Wait, what? His assimilation ability should filter any irregularities from his siblings' programming. If we can gather and study multiple samples...
So Juan, how's your community taken to the potential change to jump over more to Twitch or Mixer, out of curiosity?
The fate of the entire country hangs in the balance. I'll finish reactivating calls so she can provide support. Let's get to it.
Professor, Not to worry, Beck. This is well within your capabilities. New content in extra mode is here.
Yeah, like it's not like Michael. It's not a great game, but like I've played worse. Like the voice acting is garbage, and what? Like mechanically, there are far worse games. Yeah, go finish editing Destination Linux. Like, go.
What should we tackle next?
Attention.
Yeah, it's an anime-inspired, like, chibi style game.
What should we tackle next? What should we tackle?
All right, so what do we want to do? Oil platform, waterworks, power plant, mine, military base, radio tower, highway, Capitol building. Which one? Oh, and Michael, this is being FYI. This is being done with the an $80 capture card. Works in Linux out of the box, by the way.
All right, quit your lollygagging. It's up to us to stop those rampaging boss. You, all set?
Yeah, well, that's cool. I totally get why like more specific events like once or twice a month as opposed to all the time, just like more of the casual stuff.
System ready? Go!
Yeah, Michael, it's called I'm cheap. I didn't want to spend $200 on a Elgato.
Not exactly ideal conditions, I'll grant you that. Quickly now, back. Locate Mighty number 1.
That's more like it.
Come on.
That's
Yeah, Michael, I spent literally $80 with shipping. Like, I don't know how much cheaper I can be.
bring it on. Here we go. Here we go.
Michael, you would be as cheap as you possibly can be, but like you're on a whole different level than me, dude.
Bring it on. Here we go.
Yeah, one, I'm this weird, like, I look for the lowest common denominator of, like, literally, I don't think I've spent more than $500 on this setup that I have currently. Like, I am about as cheap as you can possibly get. I mean, maybe not Michael Tennell levels of cheap, but, like, cheap enough.
Bring it on. Here we go. Bring it on.
Oh, trust me. The example, the machine I'm using is a second gen quad core i7. I'm running on a Quadro K3100M, which is like equivalent to like a 765.
Pyro, wait!
Where? It's confirmed. Pyro has gone rogue as well. Beck, you must hurry. Bring it on. Here we go. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Oh my! Did you see all those bots? And such power! These designs of yours are something else, Will.
Yes, well, under the circumstances, that hardly feels like a compliment.
Damn it. Yes, the thing is like it's finding a setup that just works. Michael somehow made a setup that was cheap as crap work for a long time on Destination Linux. Just saying. He was being frugal.
Here we go. That's more like it. Bring it.
Ooh. Ooh, 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 that was bad. Or not. So, Juan, I don't know about you. My biggest complaint about the Wii U is definitely it's got to be those load times. Maybe I'm just expecting too much.
Heat has compromised the integrity of nearby structures. Please proceed with caution.
Here we go. That's more like it.
They expect you to go quick, but the stutter lag on some of these games is just terrible.
That's more like it.
Oh. Yeah, I think I spent $5. Actually, no. I went to GameStop and they had a 4 for $10 deal. So I got this. What did I get that day? I'm trying to remember. I honestly don't even remember what I got for games. Oh, I got this, God Wars Future Past, Shadow of Mordor, and I think it was called Infinite Warfare. And
Bring it on.
damn it. Yeah, the 4 for 10 is cool. It's hard to, it's getting harder and harder to find it, but I enjoy it. And I think overall that cost me like, I think with tax it was $10.60 for this and those other games. Not gonna lie, God of War Future Past is probably the best one that I picked up.
Here we go. That's more like it.
Oh, what the? That was cheap as shit, not gonna lie. Yeah, like for me, it's really just about finding the best deals. Which is ironic because, like, example, like I bought God of War Future Past for PS4. It was $5. Why wouldn't I? But I also bought it for Vita when it, like, 2 years ago.
Bring it on.
Oh. Or I could die. If you can get it, I would. It's a strategy RPG, so it's kind of a niche title that you either gotta like or not. But for me, I think it's a pretty good deal. Pretty long game.
Here we go.
There we go. Woo. Finally got past that.
Pyro. Finally.
You. Why you not burn? Why you not burn?
Uh-oh.
Burn! Pyro crash, and you burn! What? Wait, William! Here it comes! My blood! Here it comes! I command the
Nope.
flame!
Yeah, the thing is, like, it's really hard to make right game recommendations because specifically for mine, like, mine are so all over the map. Like, I'm a JRPG guy, but the problem is like, you really have to be willing to invest a lot of time in them. And for some people, that's just not a plausible thing to do. And for well, see, that's the thing. For some people, like that kind of time event is just not plausible. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting my ass kicked terribly right now.
Great, that's more like it.
I'm getting my ass kicked in this game. But so I think after this death, which is guaranteed, that I am probably gonna call it a stream. I've been going for a while now, so
Bring it on.
I'll be amazed if I beat this. I highly doubt it.
Pyro.
It's based on it. A lot of it's the controls. The controls are a little floaty, not gonna lie. Ooh.
I don't want to fight you, Pyro. Please, snap out of it. It's no use, Beck. He's too far gone. You'll have to stop him by force. Play with fire.
Well, that was unexpectedly difficult. So to go back to the start menu, how does this work? Oh, I still have one more. So I'm gonna finish this dying thing, then I'm gonna.
I don't want to fight you, Pyro. Please, snap out of it. It's no use, Beck. He's too far gone. You'll have to stop him by force. I come up to the flame.
And I keep dying. This is terrible. Like, I just don't see the patterns like you do in a Mega Man game. Like, you see them, but...
Bring it on, Bets. Here we go.
Nope. Alright, I'm dead. That's it. No more. I'm over. So, with that, and I love how I just went to Miiverse. That's awesome. So with that, that is it, boys and girls. Little, like I said, I might do these more often. I might not. Now that I have a capture card, it'll be an interesting experience. Next one, I might do some like bad PS3 games. And oh, Juan, we still got to do that video, bud. But you know, it's all about time. It's something it seems neither of us have. And for those that are wondering, Player One and I are looking to do so bad PS3 games that are bad but we enjoy. Essentially, is literally what we're trying to look at. So, people want to know what we're looking to collaborate on. It's gonna be it's gonna be a fun one because man. Oh god, just looking at some of those titles I got up on behind my PS4 games. They're bad. Like, I know they're bad, but for some reason I enjoy them. And that's what makes it enjoyable. So, other than that, you guys, I will catch you later. Always a pleasure. And I'll catch you on the next one.